It's the Jaden Show, and here's your host, Jaden Cornelius. It's Sunday, and it's the Jaden Show, and I am Jaden Cornelius. Welcome to my show. I have a phenomenal show in store for you today because I'm going to get to be talking to a super talented guy from Mexico who is a master at flamenco music. Now, before we do that, let's go and watch his solo stuff. This is Daniel Pimentel, and this is him in action. Well, if you are a music fan, I know you are already hooked because this guy is phenomenal. So let's go and chat to this week's special guest, Daniel Pimentel. Daniel Pimentel, welcome.
Hola.
Bienvenido a the Jaden Show. Snow. You know what I mean. Welcome.
Thank you, Jaden. This is my honor, and thank you for considering me to the interview. It was a pleasure to see you here and all the.
No, it's been a long time, man.
Yes,
It's been a long time. So we've known each other for probably 3 or 4 years now, I think.
I think some more 4 years more or less.
And then, like most people, once you get to know Jaden, you leave Quintana Roo.
Yeah, I mean, we have been living here in Los Cabos for the past year and a half, and we miss Puerto Morelos. We miss Cancun, but also we love it here. And
yeah, you seem to have a beautiful life, and I'm very excited to see your new projects and how you're moving forward with your music. So when I first met you, we were doing like a song for some campaign at the time.
yes, Love and Kisses with our friend Sandra Dayton. And her Love and Kisses.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hugs.
I kind of think COVID kind of killed that campaign, really. With sana distancia, don't you hug and kiss anybody.
Exactly. No, I mean that COVID period was terrible, but fortunately we are getting through all the world with this situation.
So let's go back to when did you first find your desire? I mean, obviously, I know you as an incredible flamenco artist, but is that how you started? Tell me a little bit about the history and how music was kind of introduced into your life.
When I was 12 years old, I was going on vacation with a family, some aunts and uncles in the little town of Mazamitla, Jalisco.
Okay.
And they showed me their an album of this guitar player, Otmar Liebert. The album was Nuevo Flamenco.
Mhm.
And that CD caught my whole attention. And getting back to school, I was in first grade of in Mexico is secundaria. That would be high school.
Yeah.
And so in that year, I wanted to learn guitar because of that album.
Wow.
So I immediately started. They showed me like 4 chords, and in home it was every time I get back from school, I asked them borrow the album.
Mhm.
So every time, every day, poor of my mother, my brothers, but I put that CD like a million times, and uh, of the passing days, I've been getting the notes step by step from the album without no teacher, master
Oh,
that showed me
wow.
how. So yeah, that was my beginnings, and then I mean,
Did you continue to have lessons, or was that just your lessons and you then taught yourself?
no. I then went for lessons with a special master of in Guadalajara. His name was Fernando Martinez Peralta. He passed away some years ago, and I owe him much of my beginnings and my main acknowledgement of flamenco guitar.
Wow.
And then I went to Spain also 3 times, 2001, 2002, and 2006, with a lot of the best flamenco guitar masters in Andalusia, the southern Spain, Manolo Sanlúcar, Manolo Franco. I mean, I can mention like 10 of them. And so, yeah, I mean, I've been living in a lot of cities of Mexico. Guadalajara. I'm from Guadalajara, and then Ciudad Guzmán, Jalisco, León, Guanajuato, Aguascalientes, Durango, Los Cabos. I was living here 12 years ago.
Oh,
And
okay.
then to Mexico City. I met there my wife, the flamenco dancer Natalia Loza. That she's with me.
She is amazing.
Yes, she is. And now we have 2 kids. Then we moved to Cancun when I met you, and now we're living in Los Cabos. And for my whole career, I mean, I write my own music with the flamenco guitars. We try to always compose and write our own falsetas and melodies. And so I've been working here in Mexico with all the flamenco companies that there is. Have been doing some solo concerts, and right now I'm working in the restaurants and hotels here in Los Cabos
Wow,
and
fantastic.
private events.
So obviously flamenco is your passion, and obviously
Yeah.
like, your whole family is
I
basically.
don't know why. I don't know why, because my family, they're not Spanish. I think in like more than 5 or more generations. Sorry. And there's no musicians in my mother's side that I was grew to. So I really don't know where the Spanish flamenco and musical artists came from me.
Your
I think,
destiny, ¿verdad?
yeah,
Your
destiny. I
destiny.
think.
But did you like you kind of playing your flamenco, and then did you when you went home and put on your stereo, was you listening to more flamenco, or was you like listening to Pink? I mean, like was it just like just flamenco, or or
No,
what were your other styles that you enjoyed listening to when you had your relaxation time?
of course. When I began the guitar, I was a teenager, so I have a lot of friends, and my friends have another musical influence.
Mhm.
So I began hearing to. I love a lot of rock and roll.
Okay.
So, for example, the groups of those years were Guns N' Roses, Metallica,
Okay. So,
Nirvana. But I also love to hear old music because I grew up with my mother's side family, a lot of aunts and a lot of uncles here, Ray Conniff, uh, jazz, or the beginnings of rock and roll. So I have a lot of music in my when I was a kid in my head, and I love all that music.
is flamenco? Is it like a well? I know it is an art form, but can you put your own sabor, like your own flavor, into your flamenco, or do you have to be like this is flamenco? You cannot change it. How does that?
There's some people in Spain, a lot of gypsies, a lot of traditional flamenco people that they think that flamenco is only one thing and it doesn't move from there. And other people say that flamenco is a fusion of cultures, of a lot of cultures that get together in the south of Spain many years ago. And so, if it's a fusion of cultures, it can't be something pure because it came from a lot of fusion and a lot
Sort
of
of
people.
everything, yeah.
So, I think as a Latin guitar player, that flamenco it's a very rich cultural music, and it has a lot of virtuosism, and it can help you as a musician to play a lot of things, a lot of styles. But that you have to respect flamenco. What is to know what is flamenco to say that you play flamenco, but in passing the time that you played, you have to also look for your own self in music and
Your
guitar.
interpretation of that, because
Exactly.
flamenco is so passionate. It's almost like the whole of the energy of that music is in it is a spirit and an emotion. So I guess with that, everyone's interpretation of spirit and emotion is also kind of different. If you feel pain, if you feel loss, if you feel sadness, we all feel it, but we feel it in our way. So I guess that should allow you to be able to, as a musician, to be also to add your interpretation of that art that is flamenco, right? So you can still put the Daniel flavor into what you do, but it's still flamenco.
Exactly, totally. I wasn't born in a gypsy Spanish Andalusian family, so I was born with mariachis and rock and roll and other influences, and I have to. Uh, it flows naturally for me to kind of fusion those flavors and those music that I have in my head and heart out of the way of flamenco style that I love the most, and I think I can express the most in the guitar.
So how was I mean when I met you, you were kind of doing a duet with your beautiful wife, who is a phenomenal dancer. She's just so she's captivating. Like you cannot not watch her. Like wherever she is, she's amazing. And you formed Dueto Andaluz. So how did that happen? Was you just sitting at home watching telenovelas and like, oh, shall we just do something? I mean, how did it happen?
No, we met in Mexico City, but the first time we met, it was a not fell in love
No.
site. No, uh, we were working together, and in that time, it wasn't our time for falling in love.
Okay.
It was until like 1 year and a half later, a flamenco company of her teacher in the career, Maria Elena Anaya, that she now is our godmother, and her partner, our dear Nora Jacobs. They are our godmothers because they hired us for being with them in a flamenco company going to New York City
Wow.
on 2013. And in that tour for a month, there we fell in love. Nora Jacobs, when we met her and went to touring with her, she said, "You are a flamenco dancer. You are a flamenco guitar player. You're beautiful. You laugh each other of everything nonsense, and so you should be together." It was like, oh yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, we fell in love, and then getting back to Mexico City, we've decided to move to Cancun like 6 months later, and obviously moving together to Cancun, it was like, okay, so we have to do this for living, so let's work together, obviously, and it was natural.
Amazing.
It was
So
natural.
I think we should watch a little bit of you two in action. So guys, this is Dueto Andaluz.
¿Quién me va a entregar sus emociones? ¿Quién me va a pedir que nunca la abandone? ¿Quién me tapará esta noche si hace frío? ¿Quién me va a curar el corazón partido? ¿Quién llenará de primavera este enero? Y bajará la luna para que juguemos. Dime si tú te vas, dime cariño mío. ¿Quién me va a curar el corazón partido? Yo vi, yo vao, cada día yo te quiero más. Yo vi, yo vi, yo vi, yo vao, cada día yo te quiero más. Yo vi, yo vi, yo vi, yo vao, cada día yo te quiero más. Pájaro del alba, dile que la quiero, dile que me ama. Dile que me muero, dile que me ama. Yaguanaguana, King Kong, Yaguanaguana, King Kong, Yaguanaguana, King Kong, Yaguanaguana, King Kong, Yaguanaguana, guana, 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 King Kong, Yaguanaguana, King Kong, Yaguanaguana, King Kong, Yaguanaguana, King Kong.
Okay, and now, I mean, is Dueto Andaluz continuing, or now is your new project, which is Alebrije Flamenco? Is
We
this
are
is this like the evolvement of Dueto Andaluz, or is it completely different?
No, I think it's an evolvement of Dueto Andaluz. Natalia and me we have done a lot of the repertoire of dancing and music, and we have been seeing with the pass of years and of performing what are the reactions of the people that see us, and we know now more than ever what is like
My strengths.
yeah, the strengths of the repertoire, and we take advantage of that. And now our new partners, Lolo Jimenez, that he's from Seville, Spain.
Wow. Okay.
He sings and he plays the cajon. And our friend Nadia Alcázar, the flute player, that she was living over there in Cancun, in Puerto Morelos.
Okay.
She, as a matter of fact, she got to perform with us some events, some venues that we had over there before moving to Los Cabos. So it was also like a promise that if things were going good here, we were gonna call her. And from Lolo Jimenez, also because we saw that we have to get a flamenco singer, cajon, and Lolo was the best option in all Mexico.
Wow.
So also as a great musician, he is a great friend, a great person, also as Nadia. So we couldn't choose better options and friends and musicians than Lolo and Nadia. And yeah, I mean, we do a lot of the repertoire that we did in Dueto Andaluz, but now with Lolo, he sings also more popular songs, including ¿cómo se llama? No, Can't Take My Eyes Off You, for example, in a rumba version.
Yes. Yeah, cool. It's a good song.
Yes. So we try to do either flamenco traditional style or more international and more modern repertoire.
Wow, amazing, man. So do the other guys both live in Los Cabos with you, or do they just come and visit?
No, they are living here since we invited them. They moved here to San Jose. We live in San Jose.
Okay.
And Los Cabos, it's more San Lucas, where the Ark is.
Mm-hmm.
But here in San Jose is a more peaceful and family style.
Sounds amazing.
San Jose.
I'm booking my ticket. I think I need to go.
Whatever you want, my friend.
Absolutely. And I think we need to do. I think Nat needs to teach me how to dance flamenco.
Yes,
see, I can do this. And I think we need to do a song in the future. But without Jaden Cornelius, what is the future? How do you see? Like, are you still doing your solo work, or is it all about Alebrije Flamenco? I mean, like, how do you see your future going at the moment? What are your plans?
My plans. One of my main plans is to finish my album. I was recording since Puerto Morelos.
Mm-hmm.
We constructed a little room that was our studio, and now, I mean, we have to move for seeking for our better life that we found here in Los Cabos, unfortunately. And one of my main plans is to finish that album, but also we see that thanks God that everything is getting more back to normal, and we are searching for some contacts that we not only here in Los Cabos we have been doing thanks God great.
Mm-hmm.
We have been getting more touch and hired almost every day.
Wow, amazing.
Here in Los Cabos. But also we just got back from Tequisquiapan, Querétaro. It was the National Fair of Cheese and Wine.
Okay.
So we've been there 2 weeks ago. And we're looking forward to get Alebrije in a more national and international
status.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but also, I mean, but I write my music, and in Alebrije and Dueto Andaluz, or even by myself, we always play some of my music, and there's where
so everything you do is connected to the other things. So you can use like the Alebrije Flamenco to also promote Daniel, and you can use Daniel to promote Alebrije Flamenco.
Yes, we are all interconnected, and it flows naturally between the three projects.
This is amazing, man. I'm so happy for you. So I hope at some point you're going to come back to Quintana Roo, for a
Of course.
concert. That would be
Of
amazing
course.
to see you.
Of course.
That would be
There's gonna be one of the best flamenco guitar players in all the world. His name is Antonio Rey. He's gonna be in the Teatro de la Ciudad de Playa del Carmen. I think it's in September. I don't remember now the date, but it would be great for the audience of Cancun, Playa del Carmen, to go for that concert because he's really one of the best I've ever seen, and he's my friend.
okay. Well,
Antonio Rey.
does he speak English?
No,
No?
but
But well, maybe a couple of weeks before, maybe we can have a quick 5-minute chat and do a Jaden Show special, and we can promote the event a couple of weeks before. That would be amazing.
yeah, I will tell him.
That would be super cool. Okay, my friend. Well, thank you so much for being part of my show. We're gonna let everybody. Where can people find you? This is the most important thing. Where are you on social media?
Facebook, Daniel Pimentel, or a fan page, Daniel Pimentel Guitar, and also Instagram, the same, Daniel Pimentel Guitar.
Okay, we're going to be sharing the links underneath here all the time. And people can download your music on Spotify.
Yes, also Daniel Pimentel Guitar. My 2 albums in Spotify right now is Mi Mundo, Mi Sentir, and the other album is La Primer Gota de Lluvia.
Wow, the first drop of rain. That's beautiful, man. So people at home, I'm wagging my pen at you because it's very important. You need to be following this guy. This guy is an exceptional talent. So go and find him on his social media pages and his music download platforms as well. You will not be disappointed. And please share with your friends, with your family, and even your enemies, because I'm sure they will not be your enemy once they get to hear this beautiful music. Daniel, thank you so much for being part of my show. We will catch up again before December to have a little chat about your friend's concert in Playa del Carmen.
Yes.
And we're going to leave this wonderful audience, all the 13 fans that I have, with... well, it's kind of 11 fans because 2 of them are dogs. But we're going to leave...
Thank you, dear amigo, for the invitation. It was a pleasure and honor to be with you.
It's been great to see you again. Please give my love to your family. And I'll definitely let you know when I'm on the other side of the country at some point in the next couple of years. And we will catch up again soon. And I'm going to leave the show now playing some of Alebrije Flamenco because I think everyone needs to see that. You take care, my friend, and we'll talk soon.
Yes, my friend. Take care.
Take care, man. Bye-bye. How amazing is that guy? After we'd done the video, I had a quick chat with his wife as well, who is super lovely. And as you will agree with me, because you've just seen the videos, a fantastically talented couple. So if you are around about in Mexico and you get a chance to see them, then I strongly suggest you go and find them wherever they are and go and support them because they are amazing. But you can also follow them on the social media links that have been running throughout the interview and that are shown down below here on this YouTube channel. So thank you so much for being part of today's show. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed it like I did and you're completely hooked on Daniel and Dueto Andaluz and Alebrije Flamenco and that you're going to follow them all. I've been Jaden Cornelius. It has been a pleasure. Please don't forget to subscribe, to tell your friends and your family to subscribe, to leave comments and to say hello and follow me on my social media platforms as well. I'm everywhere. I'm floating about on all things, to be frank with you. So come and see me wherever you can find me. Now, I'm not going to leave you without any more music because I think we've done the Daniel solo. We've done the Dueto Andaluz. How can we not do Alebrije Flamenco? So I'm going to leave this show with this video. Enjoy, take care, see you next week on the Jaden Show. Bye bye.
Thank you.